with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New York Giants and the home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock, are here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds,
it breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life for the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 29-yard line.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And that's good for a gain of 5. Audio Carrican making that stop. Third and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Daniels from the pistol. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. The Armadillos setting out their punter. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. Broke through the tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going right back to Scannaboo. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Driving forward with Scannaboo. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Armadillos and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They give to Algier from the gun. Pushes him off with ease. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They're now set for 1st and 10.
60 boxes. Ready.
Burks coming in motion right. 1st and 10, around Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. Then he has it to the 42, but before they make the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Lights out, cut by Sinnott. Give them 3 on that game. And they'll have first down.
That's another San Juan first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Solid run in here, that's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Giants' 29-yard line.
Liking 8.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down.
Cougar 19. Deputy Lions. Shut up. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
That's good for a San Juan first
Get tackle.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but able to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up second and 1 at most.
Second and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Design bootleg here. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Ready. Let's go. Bronco 80.
Daniels now. Looking underneath for Algier. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Your start now. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the first.
Giants.
Now Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scannaboo. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Second down now, 7 to go.
7 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Neighbors. An 8-yard pickup. And the Giants.
Running with Scannaboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling the running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 6 yards.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just a field goal separates these two. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go, here's Dart. It's caught left side by Harris. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. The screen pass falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
First down, Giants.
Dart's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. All right, injury stoppage now. Looking for the player in question. And that is Jackson Dart, who appears to be in some discomfort and in need of the assistance. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. First throw for the backup now. This throw is cut. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He picks up 7, and now it's second and goal at the 3.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
They go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Armadillos 3.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Armadillos and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs.
19 Charger.
Daniels now on first down. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack.
60 by 6.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he is on third and long. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. On the handoff, here's Scadaboo. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that brings up 4th and long. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The offense getting set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts with an option, right side. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
And a Sam 1. First down.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk, step, hawk.
To throw, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Sam.
It looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. Call it 2 yards that time. Now just a few to go on 2nd and 3.
The tackle by Brian Burns. A 2-yard gain. Brings up
They send Samuel Wright.
at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 3. Well, right side is caught by Samuel. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
5-yard gain.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
Sam 1.
No.
Option give to Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
There's Robinson on his own read. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Man in motion, headed right. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown. The Armadillos get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Armadillos push their lead to 3.
Giants 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now here comes the New York offense. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's Scannaboo. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. We'll give right side, it's Scannaboo. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Brought down on the play by Lieutenant Nwosu. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Working from the gun, here's Winston. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. The Giants moving quickly, they're in the hurry up here.
First down, Giants.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Finding a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Uh-oh, he can't escape, he's brought down! And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out in the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Now this offense getting set to work here. And it has been all about these these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Sam 1. First down. First and 10.
Bronco quick.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Brought down by Paulson and Debo.
88. It's a gain
Here we
of
go.
5. Brings up 2nd
Hiking,
and
18.
5 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Sam 1. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Here comes a screen. Now Jim. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Armadillos picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there, while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Robinson finds that end zone. Touchdown, San Juan. The Armadillos push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Here's Winston to the air. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Giants.
Back now, pressure on its way. Completed to his running back. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. Winston now. They set up the screen to Neighbors. And he managed what he can up to the 48. It was Mike Sanders still on that side. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 48. He's got it along the sideline. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. Here's Winston. He finds Neighbors right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down.
On the play fake, Winston. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing is Winston. Neighbors with the catch. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. To make in that spot, to move the chains.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Schrader's kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire...
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense headed back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some impact.
Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it! And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. On the gun, it's Daniels. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Winston now off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Frankie Louvu.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st down, 2 yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They go play action on 1st. That's Harris on the right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down, ball at the 36. They're going play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
3rd down.
Winston. The catch is made near the edge. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
But it brings up 4th down.
They'll run for this. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Giants.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He takes off with it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Winston's pass.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw, here's Winston. And he's got it for the touchdown, but while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They bring McLaurin in motion right.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
And a Sam 1. 1st down.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Call going against the offense. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the Giants going nickel. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
That's good. 4A.
Short side option here. He's running left. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I could promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
The throw is caught. And he's in. Touchdown! The Armadillos now lead by 10. I should know this by now, but I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Armadillos drive their lead to 11.
Giants 13.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. They've got first down from the 31. Driving forward with Scatterboard. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Winston. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This offense ready to get going again now. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and that touchdown in the previous drive.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. I think we had somebody shaking up on that one, Brock. Medical staff looking, at running back Brian Robinson Jr., so we'll take a brief pause. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, Daniels. McLaurin with a catch out left. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A 4-yard gain brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Running for it. Here's Algier. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Trying to run in, Algier. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
At the 7-yard
Second
line.
chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Algier. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now Daniels to throw. And they take this in for the score. The Armadillos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his own.
That one splits the uprights. And the Armadillos push their lead to 18. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. First down, ball at the 36.
A gain of 12. First down, New York.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A 7-yard
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from San Juan. Giants trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. From the 43. He's stepping up and takes up. Oh, Winston lost the football. And the defense recovers.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Their favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Armadillos are your winners as we say adios from San Juan.